Hi, boys and girls. You know who I am, and I know who most of you are, and I'm still learning names. So, before we get going here on our morning or Monday morning video, I kind of want to let you guys know that I feel bad. I know Mrs. Drake and I feel bad sometimes, but there's like over 300 kids that we need to worry about here at Southside, so we are trying our darndest to learn these names for all of you. So I know that some of you guys, if we ask you what your name is, like first name or what your last name, that's just us trying to jog a memory, because we're trying to come up with a way to memorize and remember all of your names, and most of you guys we know, so it's still a work in progress, so bear with us, and thank you for being so patient. And please don't feel bad, or we hope you don't feel bad. It's just us trying our hardest to know all of you guys by names, okay? So, with that being said, I want to congratulate last week's Shire Friar Friday nominations. A shout out goes out to the following students for that: Fox Hardy, Avery Demers, Felicity Netto, and Zoe Fanjoy for third grade. And then we had for fourth grade Madeline O'Donnell, Nevaeh Jones, Eli Weber, Olivia Tana, and Jace Henderson. And then our other kiddos, we had Scarlett Luzzy, Tatum Axe, Greta Kenny, Waverly Harris, Lillian Van Deventer, and Thomas Cottle. So congratulations to them. And let's see who's following the code of conduct and being resilient this week so they can be nominated and come visit me Friday morning. So I'm excited to see who comes my way. Love seeing everybody's faces. I hope you guys had a good week last week. I know it was the first week back from break. I hope everybody rested up and recharged, and you were excited to come back, as we were super excited to see you guys. Believe it or not, we know we work hard. You guys work hard as well, and breaks are always nice to have, but we always are looking forward for you guys to come back. We miss you guys. Kudos to you guys as well, continuing on doing a superb job at wearing these and following the restrictions and staying safe. For that, we've been very lucky to be able to stay face-to-face here at school as long as we have. So hopefully that will continue. I'm very thankful and appreciative that we've been able to do that. And I know you guys are excited to be here. And as I said before, we're excited that you guys are here as well. So let's keep that going. So positive thoughts on that. I kind of wanted to give you kind of a heads up. I sent out an email to the staff members here at school last week. I know you guys, I've been trying to keep you a little bit updated, more toward the adults, but students are always curious about that building on the end of Southside. And when you guys came back from break last week, you noticed that it was there. So let me give you a little bit of an update. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to see some construction going on out there. So we're going to make sure that students are still coming in the cafeteria door when they're coming in off the playground or coming in the morning from drop off. There's going to be some construction. They're going to make a hallway, like a closed in hallway or a tunnel, that's going to connect the Southside School to the new building that is out there. Inside that building, there are 2 classroom areas. And because of the COVID restrictions and having to be 3 feet apart and 6 feet apart when you're unmasked and whatnot, space. We need the extra space because everybody has to be either farther apart, or there's certain things we can do or cannot do now, which requires us to have more space. So with those 2 classrooms, Miss Pearson had to think ooh, what am I going to do with this space? We're pretty excited to have it because we've always needed space here at Southside School. And I have come up with a plan, hopefully, as of right now. And part of that plan may change as we go down the road with COVID and restrictions and whatnot. and finish out the school year, I might have to change my plans. But as of right now, boys and girls, you have had Miss Lawler push into your classroom for library. You've had Mr. Duffield push in for music, and Mr. Hutchinson push in for music as well. And you have had Mr. Grenier push in for art when you guys have had art. We've had also Mrs. Beck push in for technology classes. You've been able and fortunate to have your PE classes outside when the weather was nice, and obviously spaced out with the special guidelines for PE in the gym. But now with this added spaces outside in the new building, we were able to hopefully bring Miss Lawler back to the library. So when you go to library, like you've normally, if you've been a student here before at Southside, you will have library very soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, in the library with Miss Lawler instead of her coming to the classroom. Same thing with Mr. Duffield for music, and Mr. Grenier for art, except as you notice, their space is still an eating area. So they are going to have one of the new classroom spaces in the new building outside. So your art and music will be out there with them. Phys Ed, as we said, are still in the gym. And Mrs. Beck is still going to come to your classrooms for technology. So you're only going to have one special that's going to be pushed into your classroom. The rest of them are going to be in the side spaces outside of your classroom that you'll have to walk to with your teacher to get there. But we'll make it happen. I will mention too that one of the precautions with the new space outside is that it's going to require you guys know that there's two hand sanitizing stations right outside that door, or right before you go out the door. So when you go out to the new building eventually for your music class or your art class, or for any reason with a teacher, you need to make sure that you use those sanitizing stations on your way out to sanitize your hands. And when you come back in the building, like you would do for recess as well, those hand sanitizing machines and stations are there. Please use them and sanitize your hands before you come back into the building to go back to your regular classroom. Okay, so that's the plan for that. Hopefully this will all take place and be finalized. We're hoping first part of February. We have new furniture and everything to move in there to make them look like classrooms and have all the tools and the resources that you need in order to learn in those new spaces. So that is very, very exciting. The other space is going to be used for teachers and a meeting room for right now. Eventually it may be turned into another classroom when we get further on down the road. But those are the plans for the new building. I know some of you guys have been wondering. So we're all very excited for that. So I'll keep everybody updated with that as well. Just a reminder too, Friday, workshop day. You guys get to sleep in, hopefully, or stay home anyways, and enjoy your day for whatever that may bring. Saturday and Sunday are weekends, and guess what? Believe it or not, Monday is a holiday. It's Martin Luther King Day. So how many days do you have for the weekend? 4. 4 days off for the weekend, boys and girls. That's your treat for working tremendously hard and being very good with these. That's what I give you. Anyways, I hope you have a great week. I will see you in the hallways, in the classrooms, and out and about. Make sure if you see me, say hi. I know you'll have a smile on your face underneath that mask, as will I. And I think that's it. So over and out. See ya.